How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And if it's your first time here, then welcome to the channel. I hope you're going to enjoy what we're doing here. And I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. So today we're going to go back to 1991 with Blur, and we're going to do There's No Other Way. This was the first Blur song that I knew, and I've known a number of them since. But this one it's kind of special to me just because it was the first one that I actually had heard of by the band. And before we get going, though, if you could all like the video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help me a ton when you do those two things. Gets my videos out to other people, which helps the channel to grow. And I thank you in advance for doing that for me. All right, here we go. We're going to watch the official music video for this one as well. From 1991, Blur and There's No Other Way. Should be fun. I don't know if I've ever seen this video before. This is such a weird video. First of all, he looks a little psychotic, just staring into the camera the way he's doing. It's kind of a little unnerving. And to be honest, the very beginning of the video, where you're seeing this worm just kind of inching along and then the ball falls near it, and then you see twins, and I'm like, every time I see small girl blonde twins, it always reminds me of The Shining. Anyway, I have really no idea what's happening. They're all eating soup or stew or something, and he looks like he's a bit crazy, and then looks like the father figure comes in and there's like lightning over his head. So I have no idea what this video is about. Anybody wants to give me any insight on it, I would love to know. But it is a kind of a cool song. It's a little bit more kind of laid back than some of their other songs later on, but it kind of has a really cool vibe, and I really like that sort of kind of a psychedelic guitar feel, and also the keyboards, very reminiscent of something that you would have heard in the 1960s, only with a little bit more of a 1990s kind of flair. Anyway, very cool song. Really like this one a lot. This one actually was their first song to hit the top 10 in the UK, and it was actually hit number 5 on the US charts for the independent charts as well. So very cool. All right, let's rewind this a wee bit. See this creepy guy with his eyes. And the trifle. Oh my God. And back to the worm. That is funny. The possessed trifle or pudding coming out at the end and everything kind of going creepy and eyes were getting bugged and kind of funny colored. That was just a very strange video from the very start to the finish. Because before the pudding came out, I was like, what is going on? We've just watched this family eat when this guy has got these creepy eyes staring at everybody in this very off-putting kind of way. I have no idea what was with the possessed pudding at the end. Anyway, anybody wants to explain that video, I'd love to know, but that is kind of reminiscent of a lot of the videos that came out in the 80s as well. They just didn't seem to have any kind of sense to them. They just kind of, somebody just had an idea, like, I'm going to do this today, and then they did it. Anyway, a great song nonetheless. Absolutely love that song. It's very cool. If you'd like Blur and you'd like me to do more Blur stuff, please put it down in the comments. I'll do my best to get to as many of them as I can. They were around for a long time, and I think they have a number of songs that would probably be worth hearing. And if you'd like to hear some other songs that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video. A couple will pop up. They could be reactions to or reviews of various songs that I've done over the past few years. And if you're interested, you could check them out. Okay, everybody, I think that was an absolute blast of a video. Very bizarre nonetheless, but it did make me chuckle. So that was worth it just to see that video. I'm not too sure I ever want to see it again, though. Okay, everybody, have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Bye-bye.